Welcome to Metrology Systems and Services. This is a mass calibration laboratory whose primary role is to calibrate mass standards or test weights, typically for the pharmaceutical, biopharmaceutical, chemical, medical devices and food industries. Why is this role important? Consider a pharmaceutical plant commencing its activities to manufacture a batch of medical product. Prior to the manufacture of the product, they will need to weigh out very accurately a large number of materials, typically for blending or mixing. As part of their license from the US Food and Drugs Administration or from the Irish equivalent HRPA, the accuracy of the equipment on which they measure those materials needs to be verified prior to use. This is done through the use of calibrated test weights. Consider this 20 kilogram test weight. The international tolerance for this test weight is plus or minus 1 gram, yet the weight is 20,000 grams. Therefore, our role is to verify that this weight is between 19,999 grams and 20,001 grams. These weights require calibration every year. Prior to 2006, all of these weights had to be transported to either the Irish National Metrology Laboratory in Glasnevin or to the National Physics Laboratory in London for calibration, as there was no laboratory in Ireland with the requisite competence to carry out this work. As one can imagine, the transportation of these weights to Dublin or London was a very lengthy and a very expensive process. In 2006, Metrology Systems and Services became the first Irish laboratory to ever gain accreditation for such work. We became accredited for the calibration of 20 kilogram, 10 kilogram and 5 kilogram test weights. This put us on a competence level equivalent to Irish blood testing laboratories and medical testing laboratories. In the subsequent years, we developed this accreditation to include the calibration of test weights of values as small as 1 milligram. These small weights are of particular importance as they are used to verify the accuracy of weighing instruments used in laboratories for the testing of final product, i.e. tablets, medical devices or ampules. These weights we calibrate to an accuracy level of 1 part per million. In 2013, we attained accreditation for the calibration of weights up to and including 1,000 kilograms. Therefore, within the UK or the Republic of Ireland, Metrology Systems and Services is the only laboratory with this market offering. Our client list includes all of the pharmaceutical and chemical companies which reside in Little Island and Ringaskiddy and far beyond. Currently, there are 4 people employed in the laboratory, and we also retain the services of a number of subcontractors who are involved in the transportation of the weights to and from the laboratory, the refurbishment of weights where this is required, and the laser marking or laser etching of weights where the pharmaceutical or chemical companies require this service to be provided. When we took our first tentative steps at establishing a calibration laboratory in 2003, our aspiration was that we would be a benchmark laboratory, a laboratory of calibration excellence. We feel that through our accreditations and through our shortlisting for the Irish Laboratory of the Year in 2016 that we have well attained those objectives.